Hey, so I just want to come here today and talk about sex. Just get straight to it. I think it's something that society shouldn't be afraid to talk about because it's how we all got here. And a lot of times our parents tell us, oh, you better not be doing this, you better not be doing that because you can catch an STD or you can have a baby. But no one really talks about the spiritual aspect of sex. And maybe that's because our parents don't know. But I feel like we're in an age where sex education, even though it's not in schools, it's still becoming more prevalent in the community. The thing about sex is that it's sacred energy exchange. That's the part that we miss talking about or explaining to the youth. And maybe it would have a different effect or a different outcome. It'll make us think about it differently if we understood the spiritual aspect to it. You know, we're always focused on lust, basically. How does it make me feel? Or I want to feel good, or she look good, or he look good, so I just want to do it because of that reason. Sex should be done with intention, right? Because anything that creates life is sacred, because life itself is sacred. Like my life, your life, and that's created through sex. It's sacred. When you get married, you sign papers and you do the ceremony. But I believe the biggest part is when you consummate the marriage, because when they say you become one flesh, you literally become one flesh, because what they don't tell you, when you consummate a marriage, or when you just consummate, that's marriage to me right there, when you consummate it. But when you consummate marriage, over a certain amount of time, you begin to intertwine spirits with your significant other. So that means you can actually feel them. You're more in tune with their vibration. That's what they don't tell you. So you have to be aware of where your partner is spiritually and mentally, and where you are, because you all internally can affect each other. It could either be negative or positive. Have intention behind sex. What are you going to create? A child? Or are you going to manifest a new life or money? We just need to know about the spiritual aspect of sex as well. There's not just a physical part like STDs and having babies, but there's the part of being equally yoked spiritually, because you don't want to soul tie with someone that you don't get along with, or you don't have the same views, or you have poor communication. Just being more cognizant of the partners that we choose. The higher you grow in your elevation in spirituality, I feel like you will become more selective of the partners that you choose. But that was just my take on sex education, at least the spiritual side of it. You all let me know if you have any questions or comments. Leave them down below. I want to hear what you all have to say. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.